new to me, so I still feel weird saying that. Happy New Year! One of my New Year's goals or resolutions, I guess you can say, was to start being more consistent on YouTube. So here I am. While I get ready, I figured I would read off the list to you guys and let you know what we're feeling for the new year. Get yourself a little drink and let's hop into it. I know this lighting is really bad because the window is behind me, but hopefully I'll be able to edit it and make it a little better. Okay, the first thing on my list is to become a 5 a.m. girly, but it actually says become a 5 a.m. girly ... again. Most of you came from my Instagram, and a lot of people followed me for the fact that like I had such a strong morning routine and I vlogged it every morning. You know, consisted of me waking up at 5 every morning, reading my Bible, whatever. While I still do have a morning routine, I kind of fell off of the super early bandwagon. Towards the end of the year, I started to get a little bit better at it, and I would kind of just push the time earlier and earlier, so I would get up at 7, and then 6:45, 6:36. And some days, 5 o'clock hits, and I am ready to get up, but others days, not so much. So I'm trying to slowly build the habit of that becoming consistent, which means getting up on the weekends too, which is not everybody's cup of tea, but I've learned that I really enjoy the quiet. Next up on my list is exercise. I would love to exercise 5 times a week, which probably would be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because Sundays and Wednesdays are the days that I'm at the church, and that makes the most like rest day. That makes the most sense for a rest day in my head. So I want to start doing that, and I also have running on here. Last year on my New Year's resolutions list, I had running, and I did not do that. That really never happened. It happened a couple times and that was it. So if I can incorporate that in my exercise, that would be 2 birds in 1 stone. My best friend is FaceTiming me. Yeah, I'm filming, but do you want to say hey?
Yes.
Oh.
Hello.
Y'all know I still don't have a vlogging camera, so I'm still using my iPhone, but I got the new iPhone, which makes the camera quality so much better, but it has so many buttons and I feel like I'm always just like messing something up. The next thing on my list is just keeping up with school and finishing strong. We're in the home stretch of senior year, which feels disgusting to even say, and I really just want to stay on top of everything and not procrastinate, not stress myself out because there's too much to do, and just have a relaxing rest of the year because I'm really only taking I think 3 or 4 classes, and I shouldn't be stressing myself out more than I need to be. We need to get that diploma and keep it moving. The next thing is being more consistent on Instagram, which is a goal all the time, but I really started to fall off the end of last year. So I'm saying last year like that was so long ago. It was less than a week ago, but I was super not consistent, and that really just frustrated myself because I knew that I could put more effort into it and I wasn't. So I want to be more consistent. I want to make sure I'm putting reels out regularly and not being wishy-washy with my schedule, because then it's like you guys don't know what to expect from me, and I don't want that to be the case. I want to dedicate 1 day a week to kind of catching up around the house. I am trying to make it a consistent habit, like at the end of the day, to tidy my spaces, but if there's times where, you know, I fall off of that habit or I don't, I want to make sure there's at least 1 day a week where I'm getting everything done and making sure everything's where it's supposed to be, because then if it gets out of hand, then I get stressed out and then I fall out of every other habit, and it's just a recipe for a disaster. And we don't need any chaos in our life. I really only ever film when I'm breaking out. This is embarrassing. Eating better. When I say eating better, I don't mean I'm never gonna eat fast food and no sugar, no candy, no chocolate. I am only eating organic, straight out of the chickens. No, that's not what I mean. Is that great? Yes, if that's you, love it for you, but it's not me. What I mean by that though is I don't have healthy eating habits. So there will be times where like I will completely skip every single meal because I'm just not, it's not because I'm starving myself, I'm just not thinking about it, and that is not okay. So I want to make sure like before I have my coffee in my morning, before I have my coffee in the morning, I need to eat breakfast. I need to make sure I'm eating breakfast. I need to eat a good lunch. I need to not just like nibble on snacks all day. I should be eating healthier. I don't want to eat out as much, but that's not to say that I can't eat out at all. I just need to be mindful of how much I do and making sure that I'm fueling my body enough throughout the day regularly and not setting myself up for failure. Next thing on my list is mindful spending. I don't have a steady income, don't have a job. I babysit on occasion, but that is where my money comes from. So I need to be a little bit better. It's not that I spend too much, it's just I need to be more mindful of the fact that I am moving out of my house in 7 months and I need to save to be able to live. I just need to be a little bit more mindful about what I'm putting my money towards, keeping in mind that I'm gonna have to start putting them towards more important adult things like college and gas and living, and so that's on the list. This one is a big one for me, guys. Do my laundry once a week. Fun fact about me, least favorite chore in the world is laundry and dishes. And I am the type of person that will literally just wait until I have no more clothes left to do my laundry. And I had a revelation that my best friend has been trying to get me on this bandwagon of, that if I just do the laundry once a week or when the basket gets full or whatever, it's really not that miserable. What makes it miserable is having so much laundry to do that it takes days to do it. So I have been doing good at being consistent with my laundry so far. We're only a week into the new year, but gotta get on top of that because then it just piles up and stresses me out. This one's a given. I just want to grow my relationship with Jesus every day. That is not a New Year's resolution. That is an everyday goal to get as close to Jesus as I possibly can. I want to post consistently on YouTube. We kind of talked about that already. And these last ones are just some like habits that I have started. I leave my phone in the bathroom when I go to bed at night because I don't want it to be the last thing that I touch before I go to bed, and I don't want it to be the first thing that I touch when I get up in the morning. I want my Bible to be the first and the last thing that my eyes see before I sleep and before I start my day. So before bed, I will read a chapter of Psalms, and then first thing when I wake up, I will grab my Bible and I will read a chapter of Proverbs. I kind of feel like I'm talking like a robot. I'm sorry. But that has really helped me sleep better at night and also just set the foundation and the tone for the day a lot better. I've been doing it for the last couple of weeks. I started before the new year had started, and I've been loving it. Then the next thing on the list is my Bible before my phone, but that's a given if I'm sleeping with my phone in my bathroom. I also got this cutesy little prayer journal that I started writing in, that I want to write in hopefully every day. I know that there's going to be days that I've missed, but I love it. I have like little pieces of paper from like Bible verses that I pull from this Bible verse jar that I have that I will stick in there each day that I pull one. And I wanted to become daily and consistent with this because, one, I think writing out your prayers just makes you put so much more thought and like your true heart into them. But also, I want so badly to be able to look back at the end of the year and see like all the prayers that God had answered throughout the year and like what I was going through at that time and what breakthrough I had at that time and whatever. So I got this notebook for Christmas from my grandma, and I was like, what do I want to use this for? And I thought it was the perfect prayer journal. It says, God says you are, it's kind of hard to see. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it says, God says you are beautiful, victorious, strong, enough, chosen, amazing, capable, loved. It has a bunch of different flowers on it, and then it has Bible verses under them where it says it in the Bible, and it has my name on it. So I thought that was so cute. I thought it was a perfect prayer journal, and I have been loving it. I genuinely look forward to writing in it at the end of every day. I'm trying to think of what other habits I have started that aren't on this list. Oh, the dishes. Like I said, the dishes are also one of my least favorite chores, but I have gotten into a better habit of just immediately washing my dish, drying it, putting away, so then the dishes don't get full, and then I don't have to spend an extended amount of time washing it, because I think that's what I hate. I think I hate washing like the old food off of whatever. Like I just want to immediately wash it, put it away, don't have to worry about it. Another one is just staying on top of my skincare, which is, again, an all year given. I have really bad hormonal acne, so if If I'm stressed, breaking out. If I'm sad, breaking out. That time of the month, best believe I'm breaking out. So if I am not on top of washing my face every day, wiping the oils from the night off in the morning, it gets so out of hand. My lip gloss. Ew. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got them all off. Are y'all gonna judge me if I use this? I don't care. It's not your place to judge. It's God's. Anyways, yeah, I want to stay consistent with that. The last thing that I can think of right now is in the morning, instead of like drinking my coffee, reading my Bible, and then just like watching a TV show or something, I have started watching sermons on YouTube. So I'll just look up church sermons. I'll watch like Sadie Robertson or whoever, or I'll watch like a Christian podcast. And that also just puts me in such a better mood for the start of the day, rather than going ahead and filling my head with worldly things. Your girl loves the TV show This Is Us. I could sit and binge watch that show all day, every day. And I am really not a TV show type of person, but that will get me sucked in. And I feel like watching that first thing in the morning is just not a healthy habit. I should watch something that's going to motivate me to do the things that I need to do for the day. And then when I have nothing to do and it's time to relax, I can put This Is Us on. So that's everything on my list and what I can think of now that I'm just really trying to focus on this year. It feels ambitious because I never really make lists like that, but growing up, times are changing. It's time to get serious. So yeah, I hope that maybe some of these things on my list, you were like, oh, maybe I want to do that. I would love to hear yours. Share it in the comments. You can text me a DM on Instagram. And let's just have a great year together. I am excited and I am hopeful, and I think it's going to be a good one. I am about to go and work on some schoolwork. I don't have any crazy plans for the day. I'm actually getting over being violently ill. If you've seen the viral norovirus that's like all over TikTok and whatever, I had it, and it really is no joke. So I'm getting over that, and I feel a lot better now, but I don't want to risk infecting anybody else if I am still contagious. So I am staying home until probably the end of the week. I got it the middle of the night, Monday. So I will probably, it's only 3 days, so I'm really not contagious anymore, but I probably should be fine by Friday. But luckily, I don't really have any plans until church on Sunday morning. So we're going to keep it on the down low. I'm not going to see anybody unless I have to. I'll probably see Caroline because I am in a routine of seeing Caroline every day, and I haven't seen her since I got sick, and I'm driving myself crazy. But yeah, I need to get cracking on this schoolwork when I really don't want to. I'm really procrastinating, but I just said I was going to stop doing that. So let's get to it.